Assalamu alaikum, my dear learners. Hope you are safe and sound. Today our lesson is about multiplying and division. As you know, there are four mathematical operations of our arithmetic: addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. We have done addition and subtraction in our previous lesson, and today we are going to do work regarding multiplication. And our topic is multiplication and dividing, or multiplying and dividing. The multiplication of whole number may be thought of a repeated addition. That is, the multiplication of two numbers is equivalent to adding as many copies of one of them. For example, 4 multiplied by 3 or 4 times 3 can be calculated by adding the 3 copies of 4 together. Let me give you one more example. 6 multiplied by 2 or 2 times 6 can be calculated by adding 6 copies of 2 together. So this is multiplication. In short, we can say multiplication is the repeated addition. When we have to add the same number again and again, we will use multiplication method. Today's subtopic is marching ants. Learner's book, page number 63, written work. So take out your learner's book and also notebook and get ready. Learning objective. Students will be able to count in 2s, 5s and 10s and use grouping in 2s, 5s or 10s to count larger groups of objects. Use count in 2s, 5s or 10s to solve practical problems involving repeated addition. So these are the learning objective regarding multiplication, and today we will deal with 2s, 4s and 5s times table. And we will count the larger objects in 2s, 5s or 10s. Anticipation. Oral. It's just for your practice, or just we will recall some multiplication sentences here. Question, solve. 2 multiplied by 8 is equal to dash. Or 2 times 8 is equal to dash. We can read the 2 times table till 8. So read with me. To 1 times 2, to 2 times 4, to 3 times 6, to 4 times 8, to 5 times 10, to 6 times 12, to 7 times 14, to 8 times 16. So our answer is 16. We can also write this multiplication sentence like 8 multiplied by 2 is equal to 16. Why? Because 2 8 times and 8 2 times have the same answer. You can read the 8 times table or 2 times table. Both are right. And I want to recheck my answer, so I will read the 8 times table. 8 1 time 8, 8 2 times 16. Just numbers are arranged again. The answer will be same. First 2 is at the first place and 8 is in the second place. Now 8 is in the first place and 2 is in the second place. So if we change the place of the numbers, doesn't matter. The answer is always same. Now second one, 5 multiplied by 6. So we will read 5 6 times, or we can count 5 6 times. So read with me. 5 1 times 5, 5 2 times 10, 5 3 times 15, 5 4 times 20, 5 5 times 25, 5 6 times 30. The answer is 30. Or you can add 5 6 times. So take out your 6 fingers and count in 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. The answer is 30. Or you can also write it in that way, 6 multiplied by 5. And you can read 6 times table. 6 1 times 6, 6 2 times 12, 6 3 times 18, 6 4 times 20, 6 5 times 6 4 times 24, 6 5 times 30. The answer is 30. Done? Now, next, 6 multiplied by 10. Now we count in 6, or we can count in 10s. Both way are right. So I'm counting in 6. 6 1 times 6, 6 2 times 12, 6 3 times 18, 6 4 times 24, 6 5 times 30. Or you can also count in 10s. 10, 6 times. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Stop. If I counted 10 6 times, I get 60. 10 1 times 10, 10 2 times 20, 10 3 times 30, 10 4 times 40, 10 5 times 50, and 10 6 times 60. So answer is 60. And again, we can write this multiplication sentence 10 multiplied by 6. There is another way. We can write 6 plus 6 plus 6, 10 times. We will add them, or we will add 10 6 times. But as we have to do the repeated addition, we will use the multiplication tables. It will make our work more easier. Now the last one, 4 multiplied by 5. We will count 4 5 times. So read the 4 time table with me. For 1 time 4, for 2 times 8, for 3 times 12, for 4 times 16, for 5 times 20. The answer is 20. And if you want to recheck your answer, you can also read the 5 times table till 4 times. 5 1 time 5, 5 2 times 10, 5 3 times 15, 5 4 times 20. So it means my answer is correct. So these are some multiplication statements here. Now our day and date slide. On the extreme left top, you will write Thursday. In the center classwork, on the extreme right top, 6th May, 2021. Today's date. And you will write your day and date on Learner's Book page number 63. Here, the topic is marching ants. How many marching ants are there? Count in twos. We'll count the ants in twos. Choose an even number of ants. Draw them marching in twos. Challenge a partner to count how many ants you have drawn. They should draw in twos. What might happen if there are an odd number of ants? So this is an activity. First we'll count these ants in twos. So we can need 2 times table. First we make the group into group of twos. They are already in pairs. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Let me count in twos. 2. So count with me please. 2 to 4 to 6 to 8 to 10 to 12 to 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46. There are 46 ants here. There is another way to count them. First I will count the pairs. How many pairs of ants are present here? Let me check. 2, 1 pair, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. There are total 23 pairs of ants here. So total number of ants are here. Pairs of ants are 23, and in each pair there are 2. Or in each group there are 2. So we can count in twos. So we multiply it by 2. As we have to add 2, count 2 again and again. We have to add in twos. So we will add 2. We are counting twos 2 again and again. It means it's a repeated addition. That's why we use the multiplication table here of 2. So I'm making a question here. First I put my place value on the numbers. On the right side digit 3, I am going to put O for ones. On the next digit 2, I am putting T for tens. Now, according to multiplication, the first step is to multiply the ones. So multiply the 2 with 3, which is ones here. So read the 2 times table 3 times, to 1 times 2, to 2 times 4, to 3 times 6, or 2 to 4 to 6. The answer is 6. And now the second step of multiplication is multiply the tens. Now multiply the 2 with 2 tens. So read the table of 2, to 1 times 2, to 2 times 4, or you can count in twos, 2 to 4. So answer is again 46. So when we add the counts in twos, we get 46. And when we multiply the total pairs, that are 23, by 2, we get 46 again. So now what you will do, you will write a multiplication sentence at the side of your book page. 23 multiplied by 2 is equal to 46. You can write anywhere this multiplication sentence. Now after doing that work, you can also do this activity by yourself on a rough page. You can draw an even number of ants, you can draw odd number of ants and count them in 2s or 3s or 5s. I hope you will enjoy this activity. Now we are moving towards our written work. We have done a multiplication sum here. Now we will do some word problems, story sums today. So open your new page on your notebooks and write day and date properly. On the extreme left top, Thursday. In the center, classwork. On the extreme right top, 6th May, 2021. Then leave one line and write your topic multiplication. Then leave one line and write topic word problems. We are doing some word problems of multiplication today. Question number 1. There are 8 learners, each had 5 sweets. How many sweets are there in total? In story sum, we have to make some statements. These are statements. So, for statements, we will take out the statements from the question. First, look at the question. Which question is this? There are 8 learners, each had 5 sweets. We have to count the total number of sweets. It means we have to count 8 5 times. We have to add 8 5 times. So, it means we have to count 8 again and again. It's a repeated addition. It means we have to use multiplication table here. When in a question a repeated addition is needed, it means you have to do a multiplication method here. So we can use the multiplication method. We can multiply 8 by 5 and get the answer. First we will make our statements. Look at the first number in the question. For the first statement, the first number present in the question is 8. And what 8 represents? It is representing the learners. 8 are learners. So our first statement is number of learners is equal to 8. Remember, when you will write your first question, you also make a solution cloud here. Make it with the color pencil and write solution in the center. We are solving the question. So what is present in the question? The first thing is 8 number, and this 8 pointer represents the number of learners. So first statement I have written here is number of learners is equal to 8. Now, check out the second number present in the question. The second number is 5. And what 5 is? 5 is 5 sweets each learner had. 8 learners each had 5 sweets. So we write our second statements. Number of sweets each had is equal to 5. Now we have done our 2 statements. Now we will write our third statement in the end, and we will take this statement from the last line of the question. What we are going to find out, how many sweets are there in total. So we have to find out the total number of sweets 8 learners have. So the third statement will be total number of sweets is equal to, now we write our multiplication sentence here, 8 multiplied by 5 or 5 multiplied by 8. We can write in both ways. Both ways are right. You can read the 8 times table till 5 times, or you can write the 5 times table till 8 times. So I'm reading 8 times table. Read with me. 8 1 time 8, 8 2 times 16, 8 3 times 24, 8 4 times 32, 8 5 times 40. And I want to check my answer. So I'm going to read 5 times table. 5 1 times 5, 5 2 times 10, 5 3 times 15, 5 4 times 20, 5 5 times 25, 5 6 times 30, 5 7 times 35, 5 8 times 40. So my answer is 40. It means when there are 8 learners and each had 5 sweets, the total number of sweets will be 40. So this is the first question we have done. It's very easy. Please, when you have to make your statements, first check the first number present in the question, make a statement of that one. Then find out the second number present, which is present in the question, and make the statement for that. And the third statement will be what you have to find out in the question. Make a statement according to that. Then write your multiplication sentence and read the table. And do one more thing. Please draw some sweets at the side of the notebook page. And you have to do one question on one page. First question on first page, second question on second page. So in the first page, you also draw some sweets here. You can draw 5 sweets. Draw it properly and color them. This will make your work more presentable. Now question number 2. There are 12 boys sitting at a table. How many ears are there around the table? So this question is about boys. They are sitting at a table and we have to find out the total ears are there around the table. So as you know, we all have 2 ears. So it means each boy has 2 ears. And we will count in 2s to get the total number of ears around the table. So again, it's a repeated addition question. We will use multiplication method here. Now we are moving towards our statements. For the first statement, look at the first number present in the question. The first number in the question is number 12. Let me underline it. Number 12. Number 12. And it is representing boys. 12 are boys. They are sitting at a table. So first statement will be number of boys sitting at a table is equal to 12. The first statement has done. Now, what about second question? There is no number for the second question here, but there is a hint. Ears. Each person has 2 ears. It means each boy has 2 ears. So, we will use number 2 as our second number because each one has 2 ears. So, number of ears each boy has is equal to 2. Now, the third statement. Third statement we will always take from the last sentence what we are going to find out. And in this question, we are going to find out total number of ears around the table. So, you will write your third statement, total number of ears around the table is equal to, and under it, you will write your multiplication sentence 12 multiplied by 2 or 2 multiplied by 12. So, you can read 12 times table 2 times or 2 times table 12 times, or you can count in 2s. So, I am reading 2 times table. I will make a rough work for you here. 12 into 2. Put the place value first. On the extreme right digit, put O for ones. On the next digit, put T for tens. So, there are 2 ones and 1 tens. Now, according to multiplication rules, the first step is multiply the ones first. So, multiply 2 with 2. 2 ones are here. 2 1 times 2 to 2 times 4 or 2 or 2 4. Now, the second step of multiplication is multiply the tens. Multiply by 2 with tens. There are 1 tens here. So, 2 1 time 2. So, answer is 24. Or you can also count in 2s and on your finger 12 times. Please learn your tables by heart. It will help you in your work, and your work will be more easier if you learn the tables by heart. So, in this question, we will find the total number of ears present around the table. The number of boys are 12 and each one has 2 ears. And the total is 2 multiplied by 12 or 12 multiplied by 2 is equal to 24. You can also do some drawing here of boys sitting at a table. Now, question number 3. There are 10 stickers on a sheet. How many stickers are on 9 sheets? So, one sheet has 10 stickers. So, how many stickers are present in 9 sheets? So, we will count in tens. 10 plus 10 plus 10. Can we add tens 9 times? No. Why? Because it's the repeated addition. We will use multiplication method here. We will read 10 times table till 9 times. So, again, one more multiplication question. We will make the statements first. Make a solution cloud with a color pencil. And remember, always leave one line when you will write maths work. Now, look at the first number present in the question. The first number is number 10. And 10 is representing stickers here. 10 is representing stickers here. Now, first statement will be number of stickers on each sheet. Each sheet has 10 stickers. So, we will write our statement in that way. Number of stickers on each sheet is equal to 10. Now, check the second number present in the question. That is 9. And it is representing sheets. So, number of sheets is equal to 9. This will be your second statement. Now, what we are going to find out. Look at the question again. How many stickers are on 9 sheets? In one sheet, there are 10 stickers. So, how many stickers on 9 sheets? So, the statement will be number of stickers altogether or total number of stickers. Or you can also write number of stickers on 9 sheets. All these statements are right. You can choose any one and write it here. After writing your third statement, you will write your multiplication sentence down. 10 multiplied by 9 or 9 multiplied by 10 is equal to dash. You can write 9 first, you can write 10 first. It's correct. Now we can count in tens. In the simple way, you can count in tens. Take out your 9 fingers and count in tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Simple as that. Or you can read the 10 times table. 10 1 time 10, 10 2 times 20, 10 3 times 30, then 4 times 40, 10 5 times 50, 10 6 times 60, 10 7 times 70, 10 8 times 80, then 9 times 90. Or you can read the 9 times table. You will recheck your answer. 9 1 times 9, 9 2 times 18, 9 3 times 27, 9 4 times 36, 9 5 times 45, 9 6 times 54, 9 7 times 56, 9 8 times 64, 9 9 times 81, 9 10 times 80. But you will count in tens, it will easier for you. Or there is another way you can make a rough work also. 10 multiplied by 9. Simple. Put the place value on the right side digit O. Put O for ones on 0 and put T for tens on 1. Now according to multiplication rule, the first step will be multiply the ones. 9 0 time 0. Now multiply the tens. 9 1 time 9. So answer is 90. We have checked this answer through many ways here. We can count in tens, we can read the 10 times table 9 times, we can read 9 10 times, or we can make a question and do it. Again, you can make some sheets and stickers here to make your work more colorful. Please do one question on one note, one page. Now, question number 4. Crabs have 10 legs. How many legs are there on 7 crabs? Now, each crab has 10 legs. So, how many legs are there on 7 crabs? So, we have to find out the total number of legs 7 crabs have. Again, we have to count in tens. It means it's a repeated addition question. So, we will use multiplication method here. Make a solution cloud with the color pencil. Then write your statements. For the first statement, check out the first number present in the question. It is 10. And 10 is representing crabs' legs. Each crab has legs, each crab have is equal to 10. So we write our first statement, number of legs each crab have is equal to 10. Now look at the second number present in the question. It's number 7 and it is representing crabs, number of crabs. So second statement will be number of crabs is equal to 7. Now we have done our 2 statements. Now the third statement is about what we are going to find out. And we have to find out how many legs are there on 7 crabs. It means we have to find out the total number of legs 7 crabs have. Or altogether legs. So we will write total number of legs is equal to, we can also write altogether legs. Or total number of legs 7 crabs have. We can write any statement here. After writing that third statement, leave one line and write your multiplication sentence. 10 multiplied by 7 or 7 multiplied by 10 is equal to dash. I have written in both ways. Or means you can take any option. But in that way, if you will write, you will remember that you can put any number in the first place. So again, you can count in 10. 7 times 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. It's very simple. Or you can read the 10 table. 10 1 times 10, 10 2 times 20, 10 3 times 30, 10 4 times 40, 10 5 times 50, 10 6 times 60, 10 7 times 70. The answer is 70. Or you can check your table. You can make a rough work again like that. Then multiply by 7. Put the place value on the extreme right digit. Put O for ones. On the next digit 1, put T for tens. Now according to multiplication rules, multiply the ones first. 7 0 times 0. Now, after multiplying the ones, multiply the tens, the second step of multiplication. 7 1 time 7. So, the answer is 70. Again, if you want to recheck your answer, you can read the 7 times table 10 times. 7 1 times 7, 7 2 times 14, 7 3 times 21, 7 4 times 28, 7 5 times 35, 7 6 times 7 6 times 7 5 times 35, 7 6 times 42, 7 8 times 56, 7 9 times 63, 7 10 times 70. So our answer is again 70. Now, our preliminary. We have done all 4 questions. You do these questions on your notebook. Do 1 question on 1 page. And in the last question, you can also draw some crabs here with 10 legs and color them. Plenary. It's an oral one. You will not do this work on your notebook. It's just for your practice. So we will recall the work we have done in the questions. We have done multiplication with 2s, 5s and 10s. Now, question: one hexagon has 6 sides. How many sides are in 2 hexagon, 5 hexagon, 10 hexagon. So, do you remember the shapes? 3D shapes we have done? Yes. It has 6 sides. Let me draw it for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's hexagon. 6 sides and 6 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sides and 6 corners. Now we have to find out. One hexagon has 6 sides. This is the thing you already know. But in this question, you have to find the sides of 2 hexagon. If one hexagon 6 sides, so how many sides will be 2 hexagon have? So we will count in 6. We will add 6 2 times. So we are adding 6 2 times. It means it's repeated addition. So we'll use multiplication method here. We can read the 6 timetable till 2 or 2 times table till 6. So I'm reading 6 timetables first. 6 1 times 6, 2 times 12. The answer is 12. And if I want to recheck my answer, I will read that 2 times table. To 1 times 2, to 2 times 4, to 3 times 6, to 4 times 8, to 5 times 10, to 6 times 12. The answer is 12. Or you can count in 2s. 2 to 4 to 6 to 8 to 10 to 12. But we are doing multiplication, so we read the tables. Now, again, one hexagon has 6 sides. So how many sides are in 5 hexagon? So we'll count in 5s. So read the 5 timetable with me. 5 1 times 5, 5 2 times 10, 5 3 times 15, 5 4 times 20, 5 5 times 25, 5 6 times 30. The answer is 30. Or you can recheck your answer by reading 6 times table. 6 1 times 6, 6 2 times 12, 6 3 times 18, 6 4 times 24, 6 5 times 30. So the answer is correct. Now, 10 hexagon. One hexagon has 6 sides. So how many sides 10 hexagon has? So we can count in tens. You can read 10 timetable, you can write 6 times table. So I'm reading 6 timetable. 6 1 times 6, 6 2 times 12, 6 3 times 18, 6 4 times 24, 6 5 times 30, 6 6 times 36, 6 7 times 42, 6 8 times 48, 6 9 times 54, 6 10 times 60. Or you can read the answer is 60. Then we will check our answer in counting in tens. 10 1 times 10, 10 2 times 20, 10 3 times 30, 10 4 times 40, 10 5 times 50, 10 6 times 60. Or you can count on your fingers or in your mind. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. The answer is 60. So we have done today's work. Please, my dear students, learn your tables by heart and memorize them properly. For multiplication, you have to learn your tables properly. The table of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 10. So do practice of these multiplication questions at home. Make word problems by yourselves. Change the number. You can use also these word problems by changing some numbers here. Make your own statements and make my multiplication sentence at the end and read the table and get the answer. Inshallah, we'll meet in the next lesson with next topic. Take care of yourselves. Allah Hafiz. Thank you.